certain structures are embedded in reality, but they rely on living people to maintain their prominence within the wave function. It is argued that without people, the wave function will indeed inevitably turn down a path that would put the universe in a place where those structures did not exist in the classical world. If your soul is not encased in a physical body, you will evolve along the wave function's path where you will effectively cease to exist. Philip maintained that heaven and hell are concepts that are both rooted in physical reality.
So the idea is that we have an embedding of these certain structures in reality, but these structures rely on the living people in order to maintain their prominence within the wave function. It is argued that without the people, eventually the wave function would evolve down a path that would put the universe in a place where those structures essentially didn't exist in the classical world. So it's really as if heaven and hell exist. But when they take your foot, if they don't have to give it back for it to stay in reality. But as time goes on, if those aspects that are embedded in the physical reality do not come to the surface in some body, in other words, if your soul is not brought into some body, then you will evolve down a path of the wave function where you essentially do not exist. So in this sense, I argue that heaven and hell are these notions that are somewhat both embedded in the physical reality and also tied to the living people who maintain those structures through their classical interaction with the notions, the classical information that is this idea of heaven and hell and an afterlife and all that.